Hello, xin chào các bạn đến channel mình. Hôm nay chúng ta tiếp tục chơi Assassin's Creed Valhalla, và lần này mình đã xong nhiệm vụ của S. Thì bây giờ mình sẽ đến Oxford để làm nhiệm vụ nhá. Ok, bắt đầu nào.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Ok, như thấy là mình đã xong cái S Anglia. Bây giờ mình đến Oxenford.
What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
Ok, giờ này chúng ta sẽ gặp lại anh trai của mình, Oxenford Drive.
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
Along the great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire, Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Ok, vậy là chúng ta sẽ gặp anh trai của chúng ta ở đấy. Người anh trai Sigurd của chúng ta sẽ đến đấy. Ok, đang ở đấy và mình sẽ có cơ hội để gặp Buckingham. Người bắt đầu nào. Buckingham, nếu không biết, nó là cung điện Buckingham ấy. Yeah. Ok, cũng là fast travel và nó nhanh vãi. Giờ bọn đến vẫn mất 800 ạ. Lâu vãi thề. Ok, một đám sói này là mình nhớ đến con Soma. Bây giờ con sói nó ngay ở trong cung điện mình luôn. Ok, anh tôi đang chờ tôi ở Ale House. Sau rất nhiều năm xa cách thì cũng gặp nhau ạ. Đậu xanh.
Soldiers on alert. What has happened here?
Anh tôi đâu rồi? Đậu xanh. Ui, mẹ quế làng cơ.
An alehouse. This must be it.
Ui.
These soldiers are tightly wound.
Đủ. Anh tôi đâu?
Sigurd is not here. I'll ask around.
Hey, now! Pay for your sins! Really? Here! Kill you!
Đậu phụ. Chắc anh tôi đây.
I'm looking for two men, not locals, a Norse and an Arab.
fellas the soldiers came after. If I were you, friend, I'd keep mum about them. It's under them.
Tàu phụ.
These soldiers always leave a bleeding mess.
Are you the alewife here?
You are not welcome here. I've had enough trouble with Danes today.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm looking for my brother, a large Norseman.
It was him what caused the ruckus. Him and that other one were here, talking to Thane Giedrich. Then Lady Edwin's soldiers swept in. A fight broke out. Your brother and the tanned fella got away. The soldiers nabbed Giedrich, though. I was sorry to see that. He's well liked in these parts.
Which way did my brother go?
What's it worth to you to find out?
I'm asking a simple question.
Look, Dane, you start a scene or a scuffle, and I'll scream for soldiers.
Tàu phụ.
Thieving Carter. Here's your silver.
Thank you kindly. Your brother and his friend jumped through that window and ran for the river.
Uầy,
I'd wager they hid in one of the fish houses there.
này anh tôi chưa gì nữa mẹ. Chạy nhanh thế.
Sigurd and Basim headed south. They wouldn't go far. I'll check along the river.
The fish house. The fish house chỉ có đây thôi. Nhà đánh cá. Đây.
Damned. Need to get on the other side.
Anh tôi khó chịu đấy nhở. À không. Anh tôi ở tít dưới kia cơ. Siêng này phát. Vậy là siêng muốn tăng liên tiếp à? Rồi, dìu Thor khác. Nhanh gọn nhẹ. Rồi. Anh tôi đâu rồi?
Smells like a fish house. Good spot to hide.
Wait! Stop!
Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
We could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolf-Kissed.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that why you haven't come home? You're playing hide and fetch with the Mercian soldiers.
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
It's good to see you again, Basim. Even if you haven't kept my brother trained on the task at hand.
It's not my place to lead your brother about like a bridled mare.
Now there's an idea. Brother, we should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Giedrich has pledged an oath to me.
I've heard of him. The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally with her?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's elderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life. Now she's taken up her husband's fight, with a promise of aid from King Alfred of Wessex.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband and her livelihood.
From what we know, Alfred is a fearsome king. If Edwin can win his full support, this Shire is lost to Wessex.
So to fight her, you've pledged your sword to a minor thane who likely commands a gang of farmers and fishermen.
Have faith, Eivor. A few hundred Saxons armed with hayforks and billhooks can be terrifying.
Gods!
All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
Well, Edwin has Giedrich in shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the Longhouse. With you here, we can mount a surprise strike.
If Giedrich is our best chance for an alliance, let's see it done.
Cái đậu xanh nó mấy ông này toàn dựa mình ạ. Ok. Baladine Stone. Cái gì nhỉ? Đá của mẹ hiệp sĩ à?
Sigurd, has Basim talked you into something of little reward?
Eivor, have you lost hope in my warcraft? I heed Basim's wisdom, but he follows my lead. Always.
He has the look of one who trusts none but himself.
Basim is secretive by nature, but he is wise and forthright. And he has opened my eyes to a magnificent truth. He has promised me a reward so unusual, so incredible, it will shatter your mind to shards.
Brother, our bond has the iron heft of a war axe. Do not let Basim and his prophecies of good fortune sway you from our simple goal.
We shall soon be the lords of Mercia, and all of England. But Basim has a deep insight. He's read wisdom in the lines of...
Chịu đấy nhỉ. Ôi ôi. Đó vụ khó chịu nhở. Siêng. Mẹ, tên bay lạc quỹ đạo. Bay đầu. Ok, anh xong chưa? Đậu xanh.
The other side must be barred.
Đậu phụ.
Basim has a deep insight. He's read wisdom in the lines of my face and heard the litany of my forefathers, and well, there will be time enough for my saga later.
Nhà này thiết kế đặc biệt à? Không có chỗ để vào. Ôi anh ơi, tìm đường vào đi anh ơi. Ở đây. Không có. Chạy đi chị gái. Ở đây. Vào anh trai.
Can't do this alone.
Sigurd, kill this sweaty fishwife.
Ôi, sao ông này ông rõ Oscar đấy.
This traitor Giedrich will face trial, as will all the treasonous thanes of this shire.
You're the traitor, Edwin, calling on Alfred of Wessex begging for his army.
Clap your mead hole, Giedrich, lapdog of the Danes.
You'll sell us out to Wessex, and that poxy-ass bastard Alfred. We won't have it.
Lady, there's no need for slaughter. We all want peace for Xenofordshire. Can we find some agreement?
You heathenish fork-tongued Dane.
Foul-smelling heap, I shit on you all.
Lady, choose your next words with care. For you see before you the future master of all England, Sigurd, of the hungry Raven clan. Lay down your arms. Free my friend here, and kiss my lordly feet. You will not get a second chance.
Sigurd, are you cracked?
And you can kiss my rosy red ass, waitface. I've done with this offal. I leave them to you. Flay them alive and tan their flesh for saddles.
Đậu phụ, anh trai của tôi.
What kind of mess did you get yourself into?
Ôi,
I can still fight these
What?
bastards.
anh tôi ngồi phí giáo trong khi tôi đánh cận chiến rồi. Ngược lại đâu ông trai?
Take the foe down.
Ui mẹ. Bay đầu nha em.
Your time is come. Damn it to hell. The happy escaped. I was desperate to fight. You should have freed me.
Giedrich, this is Eivor, my stone-armed sibling.
Well met.
That was your plan, Sigurd. To charm the lady with your vague hope of kingship.
Prophecy, Eivor, not hope.
No time to squabble. Edwin's taken most of the Shire's thanes. She has her way. They'll be dead by supper.
Tend your wounds, Giedrich. We'll free your friends.
And what of the holy woman Fulke? You promised us a meeting with her.
I did, aye. But it's a fair mystery why you'd want to talk
Where is
with...
she?
Thane Holt will know. Fulke lives on his lands, but he'll be dead with the rest if you don't stop the trial.
Tell us where, and we'll go now. Their lives depend on the speed of your tongue.
Southwest of here, halfway to Oxenaforda, at the Lichvila garrison.
Basim, Eivor, to horse.
Ok. Khổ quá, anh trai tôi cứ thích phá ngựa đâu. Đậu phụ. Bây giờ phải lead Villa
Off
Crossing
again,
is
Eivor, you
south.
and I, with blades drawn and hearts ablaze.
Ôi,
Who is this Fulke that Basim spoke of?
An ally, Eivor. A most important ally. A holy woman who trades in prophecies and secret knowledge.
That is not the sort of alliance we're looking for, Sigurd.
No, it's even better. You cannot imagine what discoveries await.
You're speaking strangely, brother.
Because I'm alive, Eivor. My heart's alight with the fuel of battle fire. Like old times, eh?
Yes, Sigurd. Like old times.
Remember our hunts beyond the Northern Way? Our first big kill was a 10-point deer. We brought it down together. The arrows from our bows like darts of ice.
With sharpened shin bones for skinning the beast.
You on the right, me on the left. We leapt and struck.
We crashed to the ground like a felled tree. Then the bloody struggle.
Damn animal bit my hand. Never knew a buck would bite so hard.
But I pierced its throat, spilling its life wine into the drifts.
vãi
That
kịch.
put an end to him.
Hai anh em nhà này.
It's just one of a thousand, Basim. It was the glorious dawn of our lives.
You haven't yet explained who this Fulke woman is.
When the time is right, I will.
She is the fulcrum of a larger plan.
Above conquering England, what larger plan could we need?
Patience, Eivor. Patience.
Fine. Keep your dread secrets, brother. But if this alliance fails, you may take them to your grave.
This fever will break once you know the whole truth. I promise.
Mà anh trai không bị ảo tưởng nhá. Trước mặt à?
They're holding the trials just ahead.
My blade is thirsty, friends. Shall we roll in like 3 barrels of fire?
No, we must be careful. Do not let the executioner swing his axe.
Ôi. Đông thế. Ở đậu phụ.
They are about to execute the prisoners.
Be
Not true. Silence. They stand accused and are guilty of calumny against our king and engaging in sedition and general disreputable acts. Pig shite! Each shall be called to confess his perfidy. Confession grants a toad's death. Failure to confess earns a disgraceful death. Name grant! Criminals! Execute the prisoners at once! We can help!
Mày để skill rồi.
Christ is surely with us.
No way.
We must bring down Edwin once and for all. I owe you my life, friend.
Chẳng nghe giết
Christ mercy! Justice for you!
thằng lìn trâu nhở. Ui.
Try to flank!
Uầy. Gì mà đậu phụ một cung chết rồi.
Get me out of here before they have my head. Giedrich sent me to find you. Let's go, now.
Thanes united!
Này đánh anh nhỉ. Rồi rồi.
See us seek you! I'm taking you down!
Uầy.
With Lady Edwin!
Đông quá nhỉ.
This sinner! Is that your best shot? You'll regret this! For God and mercy!
Ôi chạy ơi đúng không?
Thanes united!
Uầy. Chạy. Hấp hối rồi. Chạy ơi. Đâu rồi?
We can talk safely over there. We fought with our Weasley Elder for years. Now his widow wants to lop off our heads.
Ok, xong rồi. Đủ trái cây đâu, có trái cây không? Không có trái cây sao ăn được ta? À, quên. Đây xong rồi.
Bless you all. Thanks to you, I live to pay Lady Edwin back in blood. I am Thane Holt. Does Giedrich live?
He is safe in Buckingham.
Good, Thane. We are at your side in this fight, to keep this land in the hands of those who love Mercia, be they Saxon or Dane.
God in heaven knows I'd sooner see a Dane married to my daughter than sell a man of Wessex one of my pigs. If Giedrich is behind you, then I am too.
We're told you know of a holy woman, Fulke. Where is she now?
Can we not fixate on this cipher, Fulke? Edwin is our focus.
Fulke holds a secret that may turn the tide of this fight. Without her, I cannot achieve my full purpose here.
The madwoman Fulke?
You see, brother, your mysterious Fulke has a mind in disarray.
Mad or no, I want to speak with her.
Understand this. Fulke is a heretic, a sower of poisoned knowledge, and an enemy of the Church. She claims to have seen or spoken with God himself. And for this, Lady Edwin had her imprisoned, I know not where.
At a monastery, I suppose. We should make inquiries.
Sigurd, do we not owe Gidrich some word of what has happened here?
You can speak with him in my stead, but we must hurry. Fulke's life may be in danger.
We risk losing all the gains we've made here for the sake of this woman.
Trust me, Eivor. Fulke is of great importance. You'll soon understand.
I hope I will.
We have a camp to the east, at Linforta, an old harbor on the Great Ouse. Meet us there.
We Thanes will raise a feard and join with you to take down Edwin, whatever it takes. Bring this news to Gidrich, and tell him we'll be ready when he calls.
Every man will be needed.
Ok. Mà anh mình ngáo đét luôn. Gì đánh nhau hả? Chắc là xong rồi không? Report Gerick. Chắc mình đi à? Ôi, sao anh tôi để tôi mẹ gọi ngựa đây? Có đi không hay là dỗi? Mẹ dỗi à? Dỗi anh trai thôi sao? Mình chạy ra Gerick vậy. Gì vậy?
No soldiers here now. Gidrich has cleared them all out.
Ôi, bây giờ Buckingham toàn người mình luôn. Nhanh gọn nhẹ. Đậu phủ cửa chỗ này không mở được. Đi phá cửa đó.
She's well supplied, that's for certain. Well done capturing these, lad. It was bloody.
Khó chịu vậy. Kidding me? À đây, cửa đây. Nó phải dễ dàng không? Đậu xanh. Cứ phải cáu. Ok.
Oil jars, spring-old arrows, fodder and the like. Take what's useful and burn the rest.
Gidrich.
Eivor, do the Thanes live?
Every single one. They've set out to raise a fear of fighting men. They all stand with you, Gidrich.
We'll need every pike and poker we have to take down Edwin. And you and your brother, are you still with me?
I like your bluntness, Gidrich. My axe is yours. My brother's too.
Edwin's plopped her haunches down in her castle now. She has men and supplies coming. Curse her eyes.
Đồ.
Where is your brother and the odd fellow?
Thằng trai
They
chắc đấy à?
continue their search for the woman Fulke. He seems to think she will help us chase Edwin to an early grave. But I do not understand how.
You do what you must, Eivor. I'll ready what men I've got for the coming fight. I'll move towards Kinnabella Castle and bring up the feared for an assault. Edwin's fortress is strong and sure.
Is there anything I can do to weaken her grip on the Shire? Or make her anxious?
Ah, there's a notion. You could chip away at her flag bearers if you see them, and defend my feared if any are in strife. We stole some of her supplies here. If you find any other stores like this,
Destroy him.
That I can do.
When you're ready for war, you'll find me at a camp near Kinnabella Castle.
Ok,
What I still don't get is why the damn
bảng
peasants
kế hoạch
blame
chi tiết ấy.
spirits when we got proof Elfshot is behind it.
Ui. Thế nào? À, bây giờ mình vào phải tìm và nói chuyện với cả anh sinh cực của tôi. Chapter 2. Ok. À, mấy ông này sắp đặt vãi. Bây giờ mình phải giúp cái ông kia lên vua. Buồn. Phận lính đánh thuê mà. Chip yêu quay. Rồi, có vẻ gần phết nhở. Đi tí đến nơi. Anh tôi đậu xanh.
I must be careful now.
Đủ. Đây đi
Near an old harbor. This is the camp.
How do we charm her when she's in our care? Do we say what we after? Or do we dance around it?
From what I've learned. And here's Eivor.
Ah, you time things well. The holy woman Fulke is close by.
Imprisoned at St. Alban's Monastery. Just around the bend.
This is our moment, Eivor. After this, everything changes.
I might be pleased for you if I knew who this woman was and why we needed her.
I have explained enough. Now is the time for action.
You've done nothing of the sort. Nothing but give me your blind word.
I wish to speak to her. Me, your Jarl. That alone is reason enough.
Why? So she might cast a spell and turn Eadman into an eel.
Fulke is not the only advantage we seek here, Eivor. There will be treasures in St. Alban's. More than we can count.
You can steal all the silver and gold you want. But if there are no more farmers in the field to hire, it's useless metal.
Men from all across Mercia will heed the call to fight a woman pledged to Wessex.
Eivor, there was a time when you would follow me without question. Because we trusted one another. Because you knew I would never lead you into folly. Never wager our lives before I knew the cost. Is there something that holds you back from embracing me as you once did? As your brother? Your family?
Sigurd, you know I would never betray you. Your trust in me. I'll fight with you. But there must be limits to this chase. Giedrich is counting on us.
Of course he is. And soon we will deliver. Come. St. Alban's will not disappoint. It is famous for its treasures.
We'll see about that.
Mà anh tôi tham vọng thế. Mẹ. Đó. Đi đâu ấy? Có thuyền mà. Anh có lên không?
What do we know of this woman?
Very little. Very little. She appears to be an adventurer of sorts.
Thane called her a heretic.
All the better for us. She's clearly someone who knows her own mind.
I admire your optimism, brother.
Mẹ, ông kia bực thế nhở? Đi thuyền riêng. Ngựa ke rồi. Thôi, đi đây. Đậu xanh. Mát dưới này. Ok. Có gì không? Cho em gặm nho cái. Mẹ sắp chết rồi. Ôi, lại phải đi tìm đường trong ạ. Đậu phụ.
Et dixa ad eos rapscaios Andreas Dominus Noster, et kia ita es. Quod es trebent officini in Asorium Pabulum, reprobient delicta patris suo.
Khó đấy. Mấy chỗ này phải có cái cửa kính chứ nhở? Ôi, đậu phụ. Ôi, quá lìn. Quá cần lìn con chim én ạ. Cửa kính đâu ta? Tưởng phải có một ở đây. Mẹ anh tôi có cái quả.
Come, brothers.
Ui. Quên. Phải mở cửa cho anh trai. Có vào không? Ui vãi lìn anh trai. Khoan. Ok, cha xứ.
This stony cave reeks of piss and salty tears.
How dare you?
We've come for the woman Fulke. She need not bedevil you any longer.
Oh, the mad heretic!
Ah, the self-begotten spirit has sent an angel to deliver me.
Open the door.
Her heresies must be punished. Not by Danes or Mahometans, but by true Christians.
Chán vậy.
Permit me, friar, to make an offering to your church.
Cứ phải dùng tiền cơ. Thế nó mới vui.
A Dane who gives alms to the righteous. I
Bless
bless
you.
you and pray for your wayward soul. Take this key.
Đủ, cứ có tiền đã quay 180 độ. Ok.
Praise thee, Lord of the Treasury of Light, for this chance of deliverance. Are you sent by the angels of Sackless, or the self-begotten one above?
That I cannot answer.
You are the woman called Fulke.
I am Fulke in this realm, a humble seeker of the self-begotten one's true nature.
And you are a collector of artifacts.
The instruments of the children of Sackless the Fool. Yes, I am. I have many such curiosities.
And you possess an object. A polished stone with unusual markings?
Now, you're a curious one. A cowl and robes hiding tawny skin. And that devilish blade.
Why do we linger here? Soldiers will be coming.
There are stables beyond the monastery where we can speak in peace.
Lead the way.
Come.
Ok. Có gì xung quanh này không? Không à? Rồi lên.
How long were you imprisoned?
Some weeks, perhaps a month.
For your so-called heresies?
Heresies, yes. I have been blessed to discover many profane
Ông
objects
kia
in
vẫn
my
ngồi
life.
xem cảnh ạ.
Objects which attest to the works of the demiurge, the false god worshipped by these robed imbeciles. Across Germania and Francia, I found these relics and carvings. And here in England, too. Lady Edwin claims they are blasphemous, but her mind is clouded. The true worth of these objects is immense.
May we see these objects?
If you wish to know the truth of our origins, I will show you today.
I would indeed. Where you go, I will.
Ok.
Enough of these mysteries, Sigurd.
Fulke is a curator of objects of great worth, one of which may reveal my true nature.
True nature? You said this was about victory, about defeating Edwin.
To know that I am descended from the ancient gods is a victory. It would give me dominion over this land.
Descended of the gods. Brother, what by Odin's eye are you saying?
Fulke, we have heard that you possess a profane stone with strange markings and the image of a tree.
That I do. A monolith I call the Saga Stone, for it came to this land with the Dane Ragnar Lothbrok.
Do you have it?
It is the sun and moon of all my sacred objects.
Will you buy and trade this stone for an alliance? Or more fighting men? Is it useful for anything other than flattering yourself?
Perhaps I should leave you three alone to hammer through your differences?
We are unified. We only wish to see the stone, to read the runes inscribed upon it.
No one on Earth can read those runes. The languages are known and probably long dead.
There is no risk in letting us look.
No risk at all. Praise thee, O self-begotten one, for sending these three to deliver me from my punishment.
No whispering god led me here, Fulke. I brought myself.
You came because I called you, Eivor. They spoke through me.
Brother, you have my head spinning.
And you fascinate me more with each passing moment. The Saga Stone is hidden away in the care of my acolyte. Are you ready to go see it?
Đủ. Cái
The
stone.
sooner we see this slab of rock, the better. Let's go.
Approach the stone with an open mind, Ava.
You may find it more interesting than you expect.
Hình như là cái stone mà nó nói đây là cái
Where are you going?
là cái đá gì à? Quả đáo địa đàng ấy. Oh shit man. Nó nói về một loại đá ngôn ngữ.
What is it about this stone that captivates you, Fulke?
The Saga stone comes from an ancient race of beings, a generation of lesser gods, as do all the artifacts I collect for my church.
You prayed to the Christ Jesus in your cell. Is your church not the Church of Rome, like these Saxons?
These Saxons believe in Christ the Redeemer, but I know his true purpose. Christ the Educator, the keeper of secret knowledge.
Is this why Edwin loathed you? For preaching such an idea?
Yes. Christians like her, like Alfred, they believe Christ's purpose on earth was to wash us free of sin. The Roman Church has been deluded by the lies of Saklas, or Yaldabaoth, the demiurge of many names. A lesser god. Saklas and his kind were wise in their time, but they lost sight of the true God, the self-begotten one, Lord of the treasury of light. This is why Edwin had me punished and imprisoned. What she calls heresy is, in fact, the true nature of the universe.
Yours is a strange saga, Fulke.
And I have not yet reached its end.
Wow, quả táo địa đàng.
Be on your guard. Someone is watching us.
Take care, everyone.
The villagers aren't happy we're here.
Edwin's eyes and ears, no doubt.
Ôi trời ơi, chị ấy đi ngựa chậm vậy.
This is the place up ahead.
What is this tower?
A ruin from England's Roman past. My acolyte found it abandoned and derelict.
Đâu?
He took refuge here after his bishop expelled him for teaching the same truths that got me imprisoned.
He was a priest.
He was, and he is. The bishops of England are simply too craven and deluded to understand the secret wisdom we possess.
Mẹ. Má mình trèo nhanh hơn mấy ông này. Đậu phụ.
Brother Paul! Are you here?
Ransacked, from floor to roof. Basim, stand guard outside.
This was Eden's doing. I have no doubt.
The stone is within?
I asked Paul to hide it well, but I do not know where. It moves.
It must be there.
Ôi, chết rồi đâu.
Is this him, your acolyte Paul?
My dearest friend.
Đủ. Đi rồi.
May you live as one with the true God, in the treasury of light.
Your friend paid the price for his loyalty. I imagine he was guarding the stone.
Edwin's men did this. They killed Brother Paul and took my stone.
You! Always questioning, second-guessing my wishes. You slowed us down, and I missed my chance.
Patience, brother. We'll find this stone wherever it is. Right or wrong, you will have your answer.
I know the answer already, Eivor. I've seen it in my dreams. I know exactly.
Hold, both of you. You hear that?
Soldiers, Edwin's here.
Cái đậu phụ. Anh tôi dạo này ngáo ngơ đấy nhở.
How dare you Danes befoul my lands?
Hold off, Eivor. First we talk. Lady Edwin! A stone was taken from this tower, inscribed with runes, and the image of a tree. Do you know it?
Yes. One of this heretic's blasphemous baubles. Is that why you've come?
We are here to trade that stone for an assurance of peace.
What are you saying? We gave Giedred our word.
For that stone, we will leave your lands and not return.
Oh, for this? You must bring me Giedrich's head.
The stone is within our grasp.
We made a promise, brother. Brother.
We have a deal, then?
We accept.
Đậu phụ.
We do not!
Eivor! No!
Cut them down! Leave none alive!
Cái đậu phụ anh tôi.
Are you mad?
Edwin flees.
We had our chance!
We will speak of this, Eivor. I will not forget.
Wow, từ xa đó. Không lại hết máu rồi đâu. Cay ông, cay ông, đậu phụ. Uầy, chơi cục xúc á. Bọn có chịu nhờ. Lao nháo nhờ. Chưa chết à? Sống dài.
Eivor, you mock-minded fool.
That was our chance to recover the stone without letting of blood.
I will not betray Giedrich.
That is not for you to decide.
My promises are my own, and they are ironclad.
Your first oath is to your Jarl, Sigurd Jarl, your brother and master.
That's one view, Basim. I believe there will be other chances. We can keep our oaths and find the stone together. Edwin will flee to her castle. You want your stone? It will be there.
Giedrich's pathetic army will never breach the walls. We could have first taken the stone, then laid siege. That was always our plan, Eivor. I had no intention of betraying Giedrich.
It was your plan all along. Yet you saw fit to keep me guessing through your fits of madness.
You are not always to be trusted. Your passions overcome you. I know that. My father knew that. Your father knew it.
Đậu phụ, động chạm nhờ.
Sit here and bemoan your fate, brother. I have a promise to keep, and I mean to.
You think too much of yourself, Eivor. You do not have the wisdom of Odin. Come, Basim.
Đậu phụ đấm vãi thề.
This quarrel with your brother is something to behold.
Has it always been so heated?
All my life we've moved as one. As family. As kin. I've always known his mind, and he mine. Until this day.
Time makes idiots of us all.
You fought well today, Fulke. Would you fight beside me now?
To wrest control of the Shire from Edwin? I will.
Nói triết lý ấy. Thời gian làm ta ngu
Gidrich
ngốc.
asked me to cripple her line of support. Would you know where she gets her rations and supplies?
East of Oxenforda, south of the Lichvila. There's a place called Eaton Barn where eager merchants sell to soldiers.
Meet me there. I'll come soon. Sigurd, brother, you're lost in a sea storm of your own making. Edwin's defenses have been weakened, but I could do more before joining Fulke.
Ok, vậy mình sẽ kết thúc tập này ở đây. Cảm ơn các bạn đã xem. Nếu thích hãy like, share, subscribe để mình để ra nhiều video mới nhất nhé. Cảm ơn bạn nhiều. Bye.